Cool. Oh, we're live. Cool. I gotta make okay. I gotta make some room here. So oh, I didn't come up with a chat. Well, try it again. Okay. Oh, it's over there. I want a new one. New window. Okay, thank you. Where'd it go? Okay. Hey, it's live. New window. Okay, chat came up this time. Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Okay. Just perfect.
Hey, Trevor's here. He's first. Mark White's following.
Hey,
Trevor and Mark, good evening.
hey guys.
Having a heck of a time with my other computers. Hey, Dominic.
Hey Dominic.
Hang on. Trying to get this. Probably. Yeah. Beautiful background there, but I can't see me. Good evening, David. Good evening, Dave.
Hey.
Good evening, Paul.
Hi,
Hey,
how are
David.
you?
Good evening, Paul.
Dominic.
How is everybody on this Thanksgiving night?
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving
Thank
to
you.
the two of you on the panel.
Yeah.
Hope you've all weeked out on turkey.
Hi,
Okay.
everybody in the chat.
Just getting some chat up now.
We're just
Let's see how-
waiting till after my alarm, and then we have it.
about chat.
Why do you drink so much beer?
Hello, Bill. Hello, Mark.
We are.
Hello, Dominic.
Hello, Laura.
Where's my camera?
We speak again. Who have I missed? Trevor,
I'm sure we already spoke
Mark,
about that.
Bill. I think that's it. Yeah.
Why is my camera not working? Maybe I don't have one.
Could be a problem. Yeah. If you don't have one, you can't use it. So
I do have one. It's just
It's just not doesn't want to work.
no, the bird decided to take it.
Oh no. Okay. We're
Oh,
back.
don't start this again. Stop. Go to your room.
These crisps are quite nice.
Are they?
Right? Beef Wellington. It would be.
Does anyone know if Tim's about?
No, he'll be at work, but I'll send him it after David.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's probably working.
Don't think we're going to see much of Justin tonight.
Well, probably not. Family thing, Joe.
So, are we ready, Laura?
Yeah, Dominic, you should know why I've asked for a photo.
What was that?
Right.
I asked
Oh,
for
we gotta
someone's
wait.
photo earlier, didn't I?
Wait for
Hmm.
Mr. Hodges to come back. You got 2 minutes, otherwise my alarm's going to go off.
Uh,
There
Right.
he is. Hodges is back.
Okay, Paul, you ready?
I'm always ready.
Mr. Murray,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got
You
time
ready?
to show you.
get your funny fuses ready, because here we go.
We're gonna lit the funny fuse.
Are you ready?
yeah.
Drink so much beer.
Can't hear it.
Ah, I hate Zoom.
Yeah, make sure your volume's also turned up so I could just hear it.
Right, here we go again. Share,
Try that one again.
share sound, turn volume right up. Go.
It's turned the volume up on the video itself.
Volume's on max.
Why you drink so much beer?
Now do you see why I
Hilarious.
wanted to picture Dominic?
I knew what you were doing. Yeah.
I was sitting down for dinner and I get a message from Laura. Do you have a picture of Tim? I said no.
It takes quite a bit to get ahead of Dominic, you know?
And I looked over at Sarah and I said,
Justin, your
Laura wa-
mic's quite low.
Well, I looked over at Sarah and I said, Laura wants a picture of Tim. And she said, what for? I said, I don't know, but whatever it is, it can't be good.
Exactly. I knew what she was going to do because when Laura sent me that little TikTok thing, I thought, yeah, I know where this is going.
Can't say it's not good.
I'll be back.
I need to send it to Tim though.
So David and Laura, what have you been up to?
Did some shopping.
How's the Christmas stuff coming?
I've only got one thing up and it's over there.
Well, David told us the other day that he was going to help you put that Christmas tree up right away.
That tree will not go up until the 1st.
There's a bunch of foreigners on the panel and in the chat. No
Yeah,
Americans. I guess they're all still eating.
We're winning. We need to get more Australians and more people not US on the panel.
Some more Aussies?
I'm just saying they're all eating right now.
We're
So
at
Bill
number
Mark.
Yeah, Bill should come up on the panel.
Yeah, there you go, Bell. Come on.
Yeah,
Oh, that song's still
we
going.
can keep our advantage up.
Yeah.
There's only two. It's 7 people on the panel. Only 2 of them are from the US.
3.
Oh, sorry, 3. Yeah, David.
Janet jumped in and oh, yeah.
Justin. Yep, 3. We've got 2 from the UK. 1 Canada.
Moved from
Oh,
the
really?
UK in the same property.
I mean, really, Thanksgiving's only a thing till dinner's over. and
Oh,
then
okay.
fucking-
You're not here, Bill. Okay. No worries. We'll take that on board. Take it on advisement that you're not here.
But a lot of people are there after the dinner's over, though. Thanksgiving's pretty much over.
Hmm.
You might have people still hanging around watching a game or something, but
And
There
they're
is-
probably high on tryptophan by now.
What time is it? Oh, time.
most people, it's not even an all day thing. Most people don't show up until right when you're about to eat anyway.
Hmm.
You might be cooking up and cleaning all day long, but that don't mean that everybody's there with you all day. A lot of people will show up, they'll eat, they'll stay for 2 or 3 hours, and they take off and go home.
Okay, it looks stressed.
Let's have bets when Matt would see the video I just sent him.
Oh, what time is it there?
Where?
It's 9 o'clock in the morning where Matt's at, right?
8. It'd be 8:12. It's 9:12 here. He's an hour behind me.
Okay, so 8:12
He's
now.
1 hour behind.
You don't get up till 10 or 11 in the afternoon, so
Yeah, well, it takes him about a week to see the messages.
They got all the Christmas decorations going on in the park.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah, I'm slowly seeing them. Appear. Yep. Yep, 3 different time zones now, at least. We've got 5 time zones in Australia, but 3 time zones on the panel, really. Oh, not on the panel, on the chat. 8:12 in Queensland, 8:42 in South Australia, and 9:12 in Victoria.
I didn't eat that much turkey. I just had a little tiny bit, couple spoonfuls.
And 6:15 in Perth for anybody out there. Perth, Western Australia.
And then I don't know who made the Brussels sprouts, but they were good until they decided to put pomegranate seeds on them. I was like, oh, that's gross. I had to pick them all out of there. Dude, I don't like when people experiment with an important dinner like that.
Sometimes you got to experiment.
Not when it's an
Yeah.
important dinner, no. That's not the time to experiment because then you're fucking up for everybody.
For you, they're all important.
You tell him, Dave.
I'm telling them.
Well, I got that computer that drives this TV back working again.
Oh, did you?
Great.
Took me 45 minutes. Because it's so friggin' old. I don't know, probably most of you people haven't seen a computer that old before. Right there.
Not that old.
It's an HP all-in-one computer.
When's that? Well, it's not really that old.
Oh, it's pretty old.
What, like 2014? 2012?
2010.
Wow, that's ancient. Thanks, Bill.
Oh,
HP all-in-one.
No, see, Mark, I like just Brussels sprouts with bacon, not the chestnuts. I
Yeah.
don't like chestnuts.
Yeah. Smothered in butter.
Everybody loves
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everybody loves bacon.
That's just like those,
No, they don't.
what was that shit they put in, Chinese food, the water chestnuts?
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Wow, those things are gross.
Dog.
Yeah.
David, you're big on bacon, aren't you?
Tastes like an uncooked potato.
No.
Yeah.
And don't mention the fake stuff again.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what about fake bacon?
Oh, bacon's delicious. I
Right,
had a couple.
Dominic, stand up, go and face the window, outside, 10 minutes.
Yeah, when I lived in Kansas, one of my ex-girlfriends was Jewish, and her brother and everybody, we'd go out to eat without her parents, and these motherfuckers would load up on bacon.
Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Oh,
bacon,
dude, they
bacon,
loved it.
Bacon, bacon,
Oop.
bacon, 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 bacon.
We'd go to
Oink, oink.
IHOP, and these suckers would order a whole plate of bacon. Yeah, water chestnuts, those are gross. Ugh.
Mm. Yeah,
Oh, I know
agree.
they don't taste the same. I just
I
don't like
agree.
either one.
Actually, I agree with that. Why do they call them water chestnuts when they don't taste like chestnuts?
Well, I'm not saying that they taste alike. I'm just saying I was just saying that
Yeah.
I don't like either one.
They just don't. I don't know what they're supposed to add.
Oh, what was that song? It used to be chestnuts roasting on an open fire. What the hell was that all about?
Yep.
Yeah, Jack Frost got kicked in the balls.
Did it back in the old days? Did people used to eat chestnuts roasted on an open fire, or what?
Yeah.
You used to hang him in front of the fire. And
Yeah.
you would hang him in front of the fire, roasting away.
Christmas
It would
thing.
it would ward off any evil spirits and spiders.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's an
Yeah,
Italian tradition.
People are such jackasses back then.
Yeah, I thought it was a lot of bolts and all. So the UK was visited by a real life Superman today.
Oh, great.
We had a massive tower block went up in smoke that they was building, and two builders were near the top that couldn't get out, and a guy in a crane spotted it, hooked up the old window ledge off another building, ripped it off with a crane and swung it round and managed to rescue them.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I hate when they call turkey slices turkey bacon. That's not fucking bacon.
Yeah.
That's turkey slices.
Yeah.
Cut into, it tastes like fucking Band-Aids. What I'm gonna assume a Band-Aid with a used Band-Aid would taste like.
Like when you go into the supermarket and they call it bacon and you clearly know it's fucking mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'd love to get a job in a corn factory. I'd just chuck loads of magic mushrooms in with a corn.
Yep.
Eat
What's so
that, you
magic about it?
bacon-eating munchers. They're only catering for the fads, those that do it for a month.
Yeah, I know, but what's so magic about them?
Eat one and find out.
You ever done shrooms before?
It's like a syllabin.
You never done
it's, it's
mushroom.
like LSD
it-
or acid. Makes you see shit.
Yeah, because it's related to psilocybin.
I was sitting getting a laughing fit for 2 hours. I've seen that plenty of times.
Mm.
I think TJ can laugh.
Yeah.
They're not conkers, Mark. You're a northerner. Get it right. The Cheggies.
We used to get them every once in a while, but they were kind of hard to find. Hard to find somebody actually sold them.
The
Because like I
Cheggies.
said,
And we go Cheggy in.
because they would tell you to go out. Oh, just go out to a cow pasture and find them. I'm not eating some random ass mushroom if I don't know what the hell it is. No, I'm good. I'm not going out mushroom picking unless I'm with somebody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, just don't mention mushrooms in Australia. Only Tim would get
Well,
that.
there's some people that love to go out and shroom and mushrooms, don't they?
Well, there's some out there that are worth hundreds of dollars, and there's guys that go out and pick them,
Yeah.
and I'll deliver them to high-end restaurants and get paid tons and tons of money. But like I said, if you're going to go out mushroom picking, you better be with somebody that really knows what they're doing, because
Mhm.
there's a lot
You're going to
more.
kill someone.
There's a lot of deadly mushrooms out there. I mean, there's ones that you can eat, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, you'll just drop dead.
Exactly.
Like
I'm
you'll feel fine those whole 2 weeks
I'm going to
too.
put I'm going to put something in the chat and look up this person's name. I've put the name Erin Patterson in the chat. Look her up. She was recently
No, come on.
convicted of a mushroom attack.
Oh yeah. I remember Tim talking about that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the type of mushroom she used. One of the ones that had a delay on it.
Well, she said, "Oh no, I just bought it at the local Asian grocery," and then she fed it to a number of people. A couple of people died, and one is still in. One is still in, I think, a serious condition. And this is what 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not. I'm steering clear of mushrooms for a while.
Nothing wrong with a bit of a magic mushroom. Nothing right with it either, but
I mean, are they pretty sure though that it wasn't an accident, or what? Or they got enough evidence, or what?
Well, they feel that it was deliberately done.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look that case up. Let me see
Yeah.
if there's any new YouTube videos on it.
There are the news, the local news services did cover it. So
Ooh, there is. There's 35. Yeah, there's some stuff
have you
on it.
seen that one of our new Home Secretary, he's been in the job a week, might
Yeah.
have to resign
ooh,
because at Prime Minister's Questions time yesterday, one of the MPs
Curtis.
on the opposition asked him why his area had a high level of
I'm gonna watch that later.
poverty. And unbeknown to our Home Secretary, there was a microphone right above his head. And he tried to whisper, that's because it's a shithole. Yeah, but the
Yeah.
microphone picked it up.
right, man.
And now he's trying to say,
You've got to worry about hot mics.
Yeah. And now he's on about trying to say, he didn't say it was a shithole. He said the MP was shit. Yeah. But when you listen to the sound file, he did not. He's screwed.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, but the sad part of it is, David, he probably was accurately describing the location.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
he was saying what he thought.
No. The problem is, it's an MP for that area. Right? Not only that, it was Stockton. And it is actually quite an affluent area. Yeah. But it just sums up our current government. Instead of, trying to improve lives, they just keep calling things shit and shit all. And yeah. And yesterday they announced this tax cuts for everybody, but then said, but everyone's going to get a pay rise in the minimum wage. And you know what that did? It dumped a load of people into the tax bracket. Yeah. And now they have to pay tax. Yeah. So where they thought, I'm going to save 20 pence, an hour on my pay packet, not having to pay national insurance. Yeah. Oh, wait, I've got to pay 30p on the hour for the other tax. So it was a tax increase, not a decrease.
Mm.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, Curtis, hey, all right.
Hey.
Even the parade is not safe. Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey.
guys, I gotta jump off. My sister's on her way over.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
So later.
Justin, take care.
See you later.
Yeah, what Curtis, I would imagine, is talking about was the Muslim protests, the
Ah,
Macy's Day Parade, where some of the stupid protesters glued their hands to the street.
Yeah, we had that recently where people were doing that in McDonald's and they were just defacing it and vandalizing each McDonald's.
you mean the Stop Oil protesters that were gluing their hands to the road?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
Stop-
were Free
stop.
Palestine.
Oil. Okay. But you've just glued yourself with an oil substance to the road that's made out of oil. And you
Yeah.
use public transport using oil to get there, burning rubber that's oil, babe. You might as well just give it up, mate.
Well, here's my point. If they're going to glue their hands to the road, right? You go out there with a machete and say, "Here, let me get you loose."
Mm.
No, to me, the moment they become attached to the road, they become part of the road. They're now a speed bump.
Mm. Yeah, valid point.
Won't do it again.
Well, you chop off their hands, they won't do it again either.
Oh, these people are just glued their arms.
We
But
have
like
that
I
here
said,
as well.
Just cut out the middle, man. Leave them there. Let them become speed bumps.
There's no end to the stupidity that the world is descending into.
Oh, don't get me started on
It's
stupid
stupid.
people.
If I run into the road and get run over, it's my fault. So if these guys glue themselves to the road and get run over, then surely it's their fault.
Yeah, transport comes up there 200 mile an hour and that should work, eh? Little motor underneath on the helicopter, so then it'll have it spin up every once in a while.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, did you see what Mark put in the chat?
Yeah.
Mark White put in there, a woman in Australia made a meal of mushrooms with mushrooms in it.
That's what they were talking
Ended
about.
up killing her ex-husband and his parents.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do something, you might as well do it properly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a different world we're living in today. I was talking to Lynn about it. It's just different.
Never go half-assed. Always put your full ass in.
Most affirmatively. Goma Guardian is coming downbound, but it's out in the lake a ways.
Mm.
And it's not much to look at, but it's still a ship. The number of ships that are in the Great Lakes right now is kind of dwindling as it comes into the end of the season. Is going to be the next couple of months.
Yeah, don't close the lockdown shortly, don't they?
Well, what they do is they lock that they don't run the locks to move from major waterways to other waterways. But Lake, you've probably seen this. This is Lake Huron over here. Lake Superior is up here. You got to go through a locks to get to it. And this is Lake Michigan over here, which is Chicago. Down here, it goes into Lake Erie. But then in order to get out of Lake Erie to go to Lake Ontario, you have to have locks.
Yep.
So the locks, those two lock systems don't operate from about, what is it, Paul, about January the 20th or 22nd?
The village, about the 50.
Pack it in with that teleporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, January through to what, March or something?
Yeah, through about the middle of March. And they use it the excuse is so that they, like in the United States, the Army Corps of Engineers run the locks between Lake Superior and Lake Michigan and below.
O'Brien.
And they that's when they do all their maintenance. But how much maintenance can you do at like 40 below? You know, I don't get it.
Mm.
But a lot of the work is
Point.
not on top, is down below, Paul, and all the channels and that, where the water funnels down through. It gets rocks and wood and everything else down in there. They
So
got
they
to,
clean it out.
to go down there. And,
Anyway, so when the locks close, some traffic still moves because they can go around to Chicago, to up to north, back down around to Detroit, and over into Lake Erie, so that they can move. But I think a majority of them that's running in the wintertime, Paul, if I'm not mistaken, unless they're hauling salt from like Goderich or something,
yeah.
but is tankers coming out of what we call Chemical Valley. There's a lot of big chemical plants, the oil refineries on just south of Sarnia on the St. Clair River.
Really good. And it makes me want to look like I give a fuck.
Laura, what the hell?
You look like what?
Oh, she's just sent me another one on bloody videos. I think it.
Mm.
I don't know. Is it Matt?
No. It's
Who is
someone
it?
on the It's someone on the panel.
Is it Paul?
No.
Is it Dominic?
Yep.
Dominic did a short. Oh,
No. This is Laura's messing around. Oh, wait. Stop. Forgot. Oh, no, it's sharing sound. There you go.
Well,
he's not on the panel right now.
G-I-F, really good. And it makes me
Oh,
want to look like I give a fuck.
I'm not sure where he got the hair from.
G-I-L-L-I.
Yeah, Dominic, where did you get your hair from?
Mm.
I won't shut up.
I'd
That
like
wasn't Dominic.
That was Dominic.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
In his younger days.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the beard is a little different now.
here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe how far down your profile you have to go to find a photo that would work.
Mm. That is 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago. 2018.
There you go. Real life Superman.
No, Mark, there's been no more news on it other than they still got that one crossing closed right now.
Fascinating.
Well, where are the people?
He's there. You see him? That's who he's rescuing.
Oh,
Trying to get into it. Yeah, it's got it.
He's got in, he
Oh, yeah.
gets into it. Look.
Yeah. Everybody
so it's just
cheering.
one guy, right?
No, there was two. This is just the one video. But look how burnt that cage is.
Yeah.
That's how close he was to being cooked.
Wow.
He could have
Well,
been.
he'd have been a good Thanksgiving turkey.
Yep.
Mm.
Paul, what did you have today for dinner?
With me,
Yeah,
I had chicken nuggets,
chicken nuggies.
Yes.
fries. Yeah.
Bury
Now,
him.
is your lady coming for the weekend again, or what?
Well, as far as I know, but I got to pick her up in less than an hour. So, because we're going to that Christmas train tonight out
Oh,
between.
that's right, the Christmas train, the CN, isn't it? Canadian National.
No, CP.
Oh, because say Canadian Pacific.
Yeah, it's a CP Christmas train going through tonight.
Mark, he didn't drive into the crossing booth and blew it up. He drove into it, but his car exploded as part of the accident.
Yeah.
Do we know if it was an electric car, petrol car, a diesel car?
Don't know, but it apparently it wasn't terrorism related.
That was
As I,
300.
as I said yesterday, never let the facts get in the way of a good story. If it's going to get them views, say it's terrorism.
Terrorism, yeah, right.
Like a few
Yeah,
years
and then
ago
it gets
over
people
here,
watching.
there was somebody posted about Tesco's refusing to serve British soldiers in this London store, and it went viral. All the news channels were posting about it. All the newspapers, everything. If one of them had just stopped to have a look, there's no Tesco's on Goode Street in London. There's no shops on Goode Street in London. But let's not let that get in the way of a good story.
Exactly. You don't want it. Yeah.
Then I got my drone all ready to go, so
Here it comes.
it's going to take me 35, 40 minutes to get where I have to go. But this is the train here.
Awesome. See, they've got the right word there. Holiday.
And they have some VIPs that are.
Well, see, they got one box car, the whole side of it, about thirds of it comes down open.
Yeah.
Have a band in there and they play music and.
Oh, at the stop.
Yeah, it stops in London part, like the Woodstock tonight. Well, it's probably in Woodstock just about now, but no, it leaves there at 7:10.
Okay, Laura.
It gets there about 6 o'clock, I think, or something. But anyways, they stop there for a half an hour. They play some music and, Merry Christmas, everybody. They close it up. Like the boxcar, about half of it opens up like a tailgate, and there's a band inside, and they're playing music, right? So then when they close up the door, they go back to the passenger car, right into the next town that they're stopping in, right? So
All impressive and all good. But tell them to pack it the fuck in. We're still in November.
Yeah, what they do though,
They're over a week early.
Yeah,
Next
but what
Friday,
they do,
you're
they cut
allowed.
food, but that food stays in that town, like canned goods and all that stuff.
Yeah.
People bring in stuff for donations and all that, but it stays there. So when they come to London, all that food that they gather stays in London. They don't take nothing with them. So I wouldn't be able to get across the border with food anyways. Okay, where is that? I guess I really don't need it, do I? Okay.
There's a difference between blowing up and catching fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's combusting. And one has one would have an external incendiary device and the other is just combustion.
Now, is it classed as an explosion if when he crashed the car, he farted at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably should be involved. Well, they said it was an old couple. It wasn't like, somebody young or anything. It was an older couple.
Yeah, now. Old bloody terrorists these days.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's so funny how quick they fucking tried to say that was a terrorist bomb.
I know, because they have to. It
Like,
sells papers. It sells views.
You know,
Gets
like
you.
a really bad incident in Niagara Falls, New York, or whatever. We're waiting for details.
Yeah, but as I said, that is the way the media love to portray everything at the moment.
Why wait
It's
for
all about
details?
clickbait.
Yeah, why wait for details if you've got a good story to sell?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like half the news articles now in the newspapers and that, they're all off Facebook. You just can read them. They're so far fetched that it's unreal.
As I said, it's all clickbait these days.
Yeah.
And they have to
Curtis has gained £10 today.
Okay.
Well, I think I've lost about 100 out of my wallet.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
This was 2 days ago, Paul.
Yeah.
In Brownsville, Maine.
Well, there's 2 trains, though, eh?
You're actually going to play something.
When you said you don't want to waste any more time on late nights, now it takes you the backseat of a taxi, and you're telling me you want to kiss me.
The band had to be good.
Right, somebody post that twonk off that's going around fucking TikTok, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to get things that TikTok with. That's the new services these days. All they do is trawl TikTok and then write stories on that.
Yeah. Like AOL now, it's starting to get so bloody annoying. You know, this clothes drying rail is back in stock. Is that the best news we got today? You know, there's 2 bloody massive wars going on, right? Everyone's bickering with each other, and you're telling us we can get a bloody clothes dryer.
That's not even a band. There's 3 people playing. Good. Take electric.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, y'all.
There's probably 2 people that sat there and went, "Fucking hell, I needed one of them."
And she's gonna sing a couple songs for y'all. So can you welcome her to the stage, please?
No.
Thanks so much for coming out.
Oh, TikTok, mobile phone, YouTube short.
Yeah. Yeah, this will get TikToks.
Oh, now this is a tune.
That's the island greeting that we send to you on the land where palm trees.
Just be careful, Paul, with the copyright.
Yeah. We'll just keep talking over it.
Yeah.
We've just got to, and then we just got to do that. Yeah,
Mind you, some of the singing, you probably don't want to claim copyright on it.
Yeah. No, but what we should do is to do that as a green screen and then just keep pointing at it, you know, like they do on TikTok.
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman.
Nah, it's no good. I can't see the woman, you know, on the side of the pool in a bikini.
Yeah. Yeah, she needs to wiggle a little bit more. That'll get views on TikTok.
Montreal, I'm a singer-songwriter, and this next song is actually the title track from my latest EP, Go Solo.
You know what the worst bit is? It actually says, "Thank you for supporting your local food bank." If they took the money it probably cost to run that darn bloody train, yeah, and donated that, they'd probably have more.
thing is, it'd be freezing there, and the thing is, it's roasting here.
Well, this was done 2 days ago, so in Maine, they had that snowstorm went through.
Yeah.
Somebody get whack that guy behind her with a guitar. Why is he dancing like that?
Do not know. Probably got to use the bathroom or something. I don't know.
Like that.
Can I imagine it calling, excuse me, what belongs?
Yep.
Oops, forgot to turn the mic off.
So, Paul, there's 2 trains, right? You're going to get the Canadian one. Is that what you're going to get?
No, there's only one train, Paul. It's only the CP train.
Okay.
There is no CN Christmas train.
And that's what that was, the CP train.
Yep. No, there's only the one train.
Laura, if you're still in the chat, have you checked the Coca-Cola lorry yet? Because you've got to apply for a ticket this year.
Curtis said he's gained 10 pounds a day, Paul.
Yeah.
See, Paul, you have the train. We have the big Coca-Cola truck.
Yeah, so this is where I'm going tonight, right here.
We see your desktop.
Okay, I forgot to do that.
I was going to say, that looks impressive to go there.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so I am going to go here tonight. Okay, so this is right here. It's a bit of a bridge, overpass, but it's called Cherry Hill Road. But the reason I'm going there is if you go down to, well, just a little bit further, you see the London Airport right there. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 concessions over, so about a mile per concession. So that puts me just outside the airport. So Cherry Hill Road, and that's the rail line right there. There's 2 rail lines.
What city is that in?
Really, it's no city. Because let me see, Ingersoll would be way over here.
What's the airport?
That's London International.
Yeah.
Is that the one where you call the guy and tell him you're flying or whatever?
No, St. Thomas.
Oh, okay.
But London, I have to go through Nav Canada. But this is where I want to park right here tonight. So, but see, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting this coming up on my graphics for some reason. But I'm gonna park right here, but I'll fly and right here in this location. So I see there's some power lines right there, but they're far enough.
Tell you what, Google imagery is getting worse. I mean, that looks like the bridge is about to collapse.
Well, no, what that's showing, all those streaks, that's traffic going by the camera.
Yeah. No, I've been having that even on city streets. I don't know why it's been showing up on that lately.
Wow.
I never had that problem before.
I've never had it happen on any of my Google Maps.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to go there tonight. Well, matter of fact, I'm in there shortly. So,
what time you got to pick her up?
Well, I've told her I'd pick her up no later than 6:45. So
that's an hour. She just lives a couple of blocks away from you, doesn't she? I think so. As you can see, it's pretty clear out there tonight.
yeah, but I got to
Cold.
Tim Hortons coffee for the road trip, right? So,
well, what you got a snowmobile suit you're going to wear or what?
no, I'm right there at the truck. It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Because it's 41 degrees here now, and it's going to keep going down.
Yeah.
Wish.
What was I going to do? Oh yeah, cool.
Well, you got that coat too that's got the heaters in it, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I get that. It'd be the hands that get cold, not so much my body. It's not that cold out. I don't know what's the temperature, Paul.
41.
Oh, fuck, it's balmy out there. Yeah, 41 right now, but it feels like 36. So it says.
Yep.
The wind was 11 miles an hour. So let me see, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Only 2% chance of rain, so that's a good chance I won't get wet.
Right.
I got a couple signs I want to unload.
Getting ready for one trip.
My landing pad and stuff. Oh, no, Trevor. I don't leave town without having a coffee in my hand. Sorry.
What? No Timmy's.
Yeah, he's got to go pick up Timmy's.
You got to get coffee, and there might be a busy lineup, right? So I got to give myself a little extra time. Sometimes it takes about 10 minutes to get a coffee if it's busy.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Now it's getting cooler. The lineups are getting longer because a lot of people don't want to get out of their vehicles, or it's cooler. They drink more coffee now. But those iced coffees, I've never seen so many of them, even in the middle of wintertime going out the window there. I don't know why people want iced coffee middle of winter, but
I had one of those yesterday.
Iced
But
coffee?
it was warm.
you got a lot nicer weather.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say nicer weather. It's warmer.
Yeah.
It was just it was cloudy, humid, and a strange wind. And we've got storms up north.
Yeah, this is the one with the hoodie on. So this sweater here, put it on. I'll have a hoodie to throw on my head. Don't put a jacket on top of this, but
Yeah.
I'd be roasting in that.
yeah.
Well, what kind of turnout usually do they get along that route? Pretty good.
Well, not so much on the road, but at the cities, they get hell of a turnout. But it's funny because they blocked the main line with the train.
Yeah.
Like into London, I don't know about Woodstock, but London, when they come in, there's only one CP line that goes through London. The other one's CN, but the CP line, and they're right on the main street where it crosses, and they blocked that road for half an hour or so.
Wow.
I mean, they can park. I think they stay in London because they have to switch over to the CP line tomorrow or CN line tomorrow because they're going to Chatham. See, the CP line don't go to Chatham; it goes to Sarnia, Port Huron.
Yes.
Andrew.
The CN it goes to Chatham and Windsor, so they're going to Chatham tomorrow, and Windsor, I think. But anyway, they have to switch lines. So. How was the parade the other night? Oh, it was good. Really good. One of the better parades St. Thomas has had, actually. It was long. It was about an hour long, but which is good, I guess. Keeps everybody entertained. At least you didn't go up there for 10, 15 minutes freezing your ass off, and that was it, right? But I heard there was a couple other drones around the area. I know there was one down by the CIBC Bank because the guy took a picture of the parade, and then somebody said to me, "Oh, were you down there by the?" No,
you were expecting a storm, Dominic.
All it. I said, "No, it wasn't."
You were expecting a storm?
Yeah.
What sort of storm?
A nice thunderstorm.
Well,
snowstorm.
It'll probably fizzle out before it gets you.
I want one right on sunset. Because the backdrop of dark clouds before sunset is just awesome.
Yeah.
It's whipping up. It's whipping up from the northeast.
Well, the Christmas train there, Andrew, is not very long. It's only like 10 cars, 10, 12 cars.
So you're blaming Matt for it, are you?
Put it on the side for the night.
Yeah, I'm blaming him.
Trevor says it should be there within the next 5 hours.
Weather from that zone.
Next 5 hours, Dom.
So if it's from the northeast, it's a Matt bump with a bit of force.
Yeah.
There's one cloud coming across. It's going to go east of London right at 8 o'clock. Guess where it is? Right where I'm going to be sitting.
Wow.
Really? Oh, come on. Get a break. You know, here, just a minute. I'll freeze it. Okay. No, hang on. Got to go back. Okay. So we're going to go here. Okay. So at 6 o'clock now. So 8 o'clock, when that train will be coming through, okay, it's going to be, I'm going to be just east of London. Look at this. This is 8 o'clock. When that train, look at that one freaking cloud. Jesus, freaking idiot. Oh, well. Maybe the snow will add a little caption to the blue is snow,
Thank you,
so
Trevor.
won't be too wet. So,
Well, I can honestly say now, I can honestly say I'm a proud Prestonian, proud Preston, because the Preston City Council have become the first council in the UK to pass a motion to call for a ceasefire in Ukraine and Gaza.
well, see, there's a problem. They're having that pause for 4 days, but everybody figures that they're going to get a lot of pressure not to start it up again. But they have to. Israel's got to keep going. They got to kill every Hamas that's there. They have no choice, or this will just repeat itself again.
The problem is, if you're going to have a ceasefire for 4 days, yeah, which hasn't happened because Israel ignored the ceasefire and carried on bombing the hell out of the place.
But see, you got to remember, Hamas is still there, and they still control the Gaza Strip. All these different countries are going to give money and building materials and everything else for them to
But the point is, if Hamas,
and they're going to use it to buy freaking more ammunition.
Yeah, but the problem with this now is if it doesn't become a ceasefire properly, right? Why are Hamas going to hand over the hostages? Because they know once they hand over them hostages,
they're done.
Israel are not going to have a ceasefire. Then they're going to go whole hell blazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to.
You might as well just sign the suicide pact and be done with it.
You know who's going to run Gaza after this is all done?
Nothing yet, Andrew, that we know of.
You watch. I'll bet you right now, the son of the Hamas leader right now will be the guy that's going to be running Gaza. Because he's not a Hamas thing. He's actually been giving intel to Israel, and he's been telling them how bad things are, what his father does, and everything else. Even at the UN, like he's making a name for himself. I'll bet you they'll name him as part of the people to help recover with the Palestinians. I mean, how else are you going to get rid of the Hamas? I mean, you're not going to get rid of all of them because some of them are over in fucking Egypt or fucking Qatar and stuff like that, right?
Iran.
You won't get rid of them anyway. Look at ISIS.
Yeah.
They're quiet at the moment, yeah, but they'll be back.
Yeah. They might be able to quiet them for another 20 years, but then they'd be right back doing the same thing again. And
exactly.
So they have to get rid of them all right out of fucking Gaza. But see, the thing is, Israel's going to have to do the protection. They're going to have to leave the armed forces in as a peacekeeping or whatever.
That won't be allowed to happen. You won't get peace while that's going because all you're going to do, if you wipe out Hamas and you keep the Israelis there, you're going to upset the other Palestinians and then they're going to form another group and they're going to start attacking Israel and stuff. What needs to happen now is hand over the hostages, get a ceasefire deal, get Gaza free of Israel. So Israel are not responsible for Gaza. Yeah. Israel can just block it off and say, right, you know what? You've made your bed, lie in it, fuck off, bye. Right? and then just become, the two-state settlement that we thought we had. Yeah. If you imprison people, they're going to retaliate. It's the same as, say, America suddenly went to Canada. Right. You're not allowed to come across here, and you're not allowed to leave your country. You are going to be held there by us. Would you sit there and accept it, Paul? Nah.
Don't bother me. I don't go over there.
You'd be throwing tins of beans at Paul Murray every day. Here,
Go.
Paul. Oof. I'll get your drone. Paul will be there flying his ship, and Paul Hodges will be there trying to shoot him down.
Well, you got a lot of guns over there. We're not.
We just need peace. That's what we need.
Yeah, but when you got one group saying they got to annihilate the other group, you know,
eliminate everybody. Yep. That's where the radical talk, because there's a lot of young people that listen to that stuff.
Yeah, but while Israel are talking like that, you're going to get the Palestinians, and not just Palestinians, other Muslims across the world are going to, But what we all have to be worried about is, well, everybody's so focused now on the Gaza and everything else. What are Russia and China up to?
Yeah, now's the ideal time for them to take Taiwan. Because the U.S. can only put himself around in so many places, right?
Exactly.
But I wouldn't doubt they got a big stockpile in Taiwan and different bases around there. So if they need it, they got it.
But I think the bigger problem at the moment is what Russia's up to. They're doing deals with Belarus to station soldiers there. There is no way that is, anything more than trying to take Belarus by proxy. No, Curtis, Palestinians are not all Muslim, but they have a lot of sympathy in the Muslim population.
Curtis wants to know if Palestinians are Muslim. Yes, the majority of them are.
But not all Muslims are Palestinian.
Exactly. But what we've all got to remember is, doesn't matter whether it's Muslim, Christians, Jewish, atheism, whatever, we all have a right to pick. Yeah. Anyone on this panel can become a Muslim tomorrow or now. Anyone can become a Christian. Anyone can become Jewish. You all have that choice. Yeah. If you keep persecuting one religion, all you're going to do is you're going to alienate groups, and then they splinter off and become radicalized. And that's what's happened with Muslims. They've had centuries of being abused, and eventually they snapped. And it'll be the same with Christians. We're being persecuted across the world. Yeah, we ain't just sitting there and going, you know what? There's a lot of terrorism behind the Christian religion. It's just not talked about. Wish it was.
What time you got to go, Paul?
I'm just going to go now, Paul. I got to empty my truck. I got to take a couple signs out of it. Got to load my drone up and stuff.
Okay.
Get coffee and pick her up in about 40 minutes, 35 minutes or whatever, 40 minutes.
Don't forget your battery.
Oh, they're already in the case. The SD cards in the drone. You got the controllers with the same drone, everything. Yep. Just got to remember my takeoff and landing pad.
You got to have it to fly it.
Yep.
You have to have a landing pad.
No, but Paul uses a landing pad. I've got one. I never take it with me. It
No.
folds up into a round like this, and you unfold it, and it,
Yeah, I made mine out of Coroplast. It's got a piece of carpet on it.
Yeah, Laura just uses a drone box.
Mine's about, I don't know, 3 feet around, 3 feet.
I got a 4-foot one around here someplace
Yeah.
that was made
actually-
by
I actually won one.
made special.
Yeah.
No, Paul's not working on Thanksgiving. He's going chasing trains.
Yep, gonna go chase a Christmas train. So, okay, guys, I'm gonna get going. So,
Okay,
Anyway.
Paul, we'll see you in the morning.
we'll see
See
you guys.
later, Paul.
See you soon.
Have a good one, and say hello to Sheila for us all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will.
Safe flying.
Yeah. Oops, wrong button.
Make sure you stick the landing.
That's what she said.
So where are you, Dominic?
Melbourne Central again. It's just a lot easier to get out of the house. But normally, when in the winter months, Paul comes on at 7 a.m. so I can have my breakfast and then go out.
Yeah.
Now he's on at 9 a.m. and my body keeps telling me to get up at 6:30. I've got 2.5 hours to do, so I just get myself into the city. Because it's
You
a
just-
nice
Wait,
little.
what? Do you just park up in a cafe and go, that'll do?
What was that?
You just pull up at a cafe and go, that'll do?
No, actually, it's a sky bridge between two
2 buildings.
buildings, 2 department stores, basically.
What, you just allowed,
And
what, you're
they've
allowed to
got
just set up
tables.
there?
Yeah, they've got tables and chairs set up with it's sort of like a long bench, and it's got PowerPoints on the wall.
Ooh, very
So,
posh.
Yeah,
You see, over here, they'd set that up and somebody would come and nick the bloody table.
well, no, the table is actually affixed to the floor.
Built into it, right?
It
Built
doesn't
in,
matter
yeah.
if it's built, doesn't matter if it's fixed to the floor, built into the floor over here. They'll take the floor as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've actually you actually see it. You know, you go out into the town centre and where they put down the new flags, you know, the nice new white flags. And the next day you come along and they're all gone. You're like, where the freaking hell did they go? And then the council come along and go, well, I'm not putting them back, and just bodge it up with tarmac.
Yeah, that seems to happen at the McDonald's. McDonald's, they have these little chargers on there, and people
Yeah.
just cut the wire or walk off with everything. So yeah,
Yeah. You don't need this, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the McDonald's tablets, you know, for the kids. Come
Yeah.
on, they're made by VTech, right? They've got a version of Android on that, you know, is not powerful enough to do anything. You know,
Yeah.
you've got In the Night Garden, a couple of videos, and a couple of, you know, Angry Birds, just about plays, right? And people come along and they steal them. And then they get them home and realise they can't bloody charge them because they're not the same as a tablet that you would buy.
to answer Brian's question there, I use my phone as a hotspot, so I'm getting 100 and
You're on
sometimes up to 3.
Yeah, you're on 4G or 5G.
5G.
You only getting 100 on 5G.
Well, it's because there's about 55 people all using the same thing in this little area.
Time to pack it in. You're busy on
Yeah.
Paul Murray's show.
Exactly.
Or tell them, if you're going to use the internet round here, get on the panel.
Yes.
Join up.
Yeah, sometimes I can get up to a couple of hundred.
That's what you need. You need a plaque to sit behind your computer and go live on Paul Murray's show and put a little scrolling message across, you know, with Paul's panel link so people can join. What do you reckon, Paul? So what have you had for Thanksgiving, Paul? What'd
I
you
had
make?
Meals on Wheels.
Was a turkey though.
was a turkey dinner, Meals on Wheels.
Well, it's better than nothing. Hey,
Yeah,
Joe.
it was okay. Lynn got the same thing and she enjoyed it, but
Jody.
it didn't hit
Yeah.
my hot button. Usually I like to get it with the
How is
turkey.
Lenny anyway? I've not seen her for a while.
The turkey, the dressing, the stuffing, and the whole bit. Yeah. Well, Lynn, she lost her dog yesterday.
Mm.
Oh,
She had to have him put down yesterday at 3
Yeah.
o'clock, and she's been in
Yeah, I
mourning,
can
I would
imagine.
say.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can understand that.
yeah, soul destroying.
Been there, done that. Yeah.
Yeah, her German Shepherd, her companion dog,
Yeah. Oh, there you go. But
developed lung cancer, and when they X-rayed him, because he'd become very lethargic the last few days,
Go.
his lungs looked like hourglasses, and they were 3/4 full of blood.
yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm worried about taking Dominic next week to the vets. Yeah, we're not going on Monday now. We're going to go Tuesday or Wednesday because I get paid on Tuesday, and I think I'm going to need a lot more money than I've got.
Yeah.
And you're going to do the best for them.
Well, yeah, they're family,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take Rio with us. It's going to be fun. Everywhere Dominic goes, Rio has to follow.
Mm-hmm.
So when I take Dominic to the kitchen to clean up, around where the lump is, just to keep it, from getting infected. Yeah, he has to follow. And he swoops you as well. If he thinks you're hurting him, he swoops you. There you go. That's a good point. Where is he? Rio? Rio? He's going to peer out from under the blanket on the birdcage in a minute. He's a little shit. He hides under the blanket and you call his name and you call him and then he pops his head out and goes, yes. Rio? I'll be back. Don't know where he's gone.
Oh, no, I'm just reading an article that talked about snow predictions for my area.
Rio?
Yes, Andrew, I got pie with it. Yes, pumpkin pie.
Mommy, you're not sleeping there.
Andrew says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone."
Rio, you're not sleeping there. Come and say hello to those on the panel, eh? How's that? Hmm? You're going to come and say hello?
Rio's going to come and say hello.
Well, he's going to try. No?
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Rio.
Rockin' Rio.
Is he? He's pretty much become your bird, hasn't he?
Oh, yes. He proper in the morning now. He proper gets under the duvet, just cuddles up next to you, goes to sleep. And if you
Really?
move, if you move, he lets you know. He's like, "Don't you do that? Don't you do that? Where are you going? You're not going back to the cockatiel cage. No, 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 no." What should it be?
So he likes to be petted.
Every now and again, on his terms. He gets in bed in the morning. He'll go to sleep on my arm for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But if Laura gets hold of him, he stays there 5 minutes and he's like, "Stop this, I'm off." No, because I know where you're going. You're not
What
going
is
back.
is it nighttime for him there? It's like 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah, he's a little bugger. He won't go to bed early, but he won't get up early either.
15.
Yeah. So in the morning, if we got him up at 8 o'clock, oh, he's so grouchy.
Ah,
And he goes back into his cage and goes back into his little tent and goes to sleep.
so he's got a little enclosure he goes into.
Yeah. Here's for that, mate. Right.
Well, gang, I think I'm going to call it.
Yep, I think we're getting to that time.
Yes, and we got
Yes,
17
it's
people
slow day.
watching. Sorry, but we're running out of things to talk about.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Got plenty to talk about.
And
We could talk
David
about
is
German
David
lawnmowers.
looks like he's ready to take a nappy.
I am. I've been up all day, did a load of laundry. It was a long day.
Hey, Rio. Dominic, he's got things to do, I'm sure.
I don't have things to do for 45 minutes. So,
I got to get up early and go to the bank.
Ah,
No, the PDSA don't cover birds, Mark, unfortunately. There's a lot of these animal charities, when they do their animal campaigning, they go, come to us, we're all for animals. No, all for cats, dogs, and rabbits. But when it comes to like serious
Birds.
animals like
Birds and
birds and
things, yeah.
snakes and spiders and lizards and stuff, you're not interested. Righty.
Well, y'all have a nice evening. I'm gonna go ahead and take off.
okay, David.
okay.
Well,
We'll
all right.
see
Thanks
ya.
for having me.
Happy
You
Thanksgiving.
guys have a good day.
Happy
Happy
Bye-bye.
Thanksgiving, Dave.
You too. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, everybody, I think Gitchy, put your TV on the Dallas game. There's something to talk about. Wow,
Oh,
Dolly.
okay. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
I saw Dolly was on.
Is that Dolly Parton?
Yeah, she's singing. It's halftime.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
love to see Coyote kick the road runner. I'd love to see Dolly Parton's great big beep. I remember that from the 90s.
Yeah.
Because they're so big around.
Oh, Dolly's a bit old, but look at her.
Yeah,
I don't know if
she's,
you can see her or not.
yeah. Actually, I just saw her recently. She's cropping. She's what, 78?
Yes. Well, she will be. Yeah.
She's got hot pants on and a
Good on her.
big chested woman that she is.
Good on her. What I reckon.
Dolly's had a lot of work done. And a lot of the
That's an
famous.
understatement.
Oh, well, yeah, most all of those famous people do. I saw a video today of a 70-year-old, supposedly 70-year-old lady was doing some hot dancing and raising her legs and everything else and doing everything. And it's like, oh my God.
You know what makes you laugh? A lot of these celebrities now want to be frozen. Yeah,
Mm.
we know when they pass on. Did he realize that actually when you freeze plastic, it becomes more fragile and breaks? Do you really want to be defrosted and, look, we've brought you back alive, but oops.
77.
He's 77.
Yeah. Turned 78 in January.
Look, you're nearly as green as the Grinch. Yeah? Maybe I could teach you to be the Grinch. You could go out and steal Christmas for me.
Yeah.
Just peck anyone that puts their tree up in middle of November, peck the hell out of them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? Say, Santa, bye-bye.
Dolly's singing.
So what is the game
What-
tonight anyway? Is it just a normal league game?
What? Well, it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, but
Thanksgiving game.
So today's the big football day. And the weekend is always big football anyway.
yeah, but it's like, but what I'm saying is are these like league games?
Yes.
Yeah, or are they like
They're
like the
ready
Super Bowl?
they're getting ready for playoffs.
Yeah, because then you got the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, aren't you? That's in
Yeah,
is that
Super
January?
Bowl's in the end of January, close to February.
Yeah, like it's usually either it's usually late January or early February.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the
It's around the time that the Australian Open tennis finishes, and when the American football finishes, our football starts up. That's when our pre-season starts.
nothing beats a good old preseason.
Yeah, it's about our pre-season's over about 5 weeks.
You're not escaping. Told you that. You go on bed. If I let you go, you're going to go down the back of that cage where I can't get you.
Gitchy says hi to Rio.
Say hi.
Rio.
Say hello.
You're looking around.
No, that's Paul. That's
Gitchy
Dominic.
says Paul is glued to the TV.
And that's me and you.
Okay, everybody. Hey, I think I'm going to
Okay.
say adieu for the night.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of what's left of Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Yep.
Speak to you all at some point tomorrow. Got busy
Dominic,
day,
thanks
so-
for coming in. David, thanks for coming in. Rio, thanks for being
Stopping
here.
by.
Yeah.
And everybody in the
goodbye.
chat, Gitchy Gumi and US Drone Fire Joe, everybody, take
Bye now.
care, and we'll see all of you again in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Bye
Say
for
goodbye.
now.